Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Zetsubou, and today we have some really cool things coming to Black Ops 3. So we just got our first look at Zetsubou No Sima, our first trailer with gameplay included. And I'm going to go frame by frame, show you guys everything that was in this trailer, some things you might not have missed, and some very cool things. So starting off in the very beginning, after our characters jump off the boat, we have this area right here. Now this, to me, looks like it's either going to be our Pack-a-Punch area or something to do with the Easter egg. If you look on the pillars there, we do have some Apothican symbols. So we'll see how that plays into the map. There's definitely a Apothican symbol, so this is going to be something important to the map. I know for sure this will be something important. Coming up next, we have the 935 research facility for this map, and they look like they're doing test subjects on humans. We'll see what happens here when the map actually drops, but it looks pretty cool. It looks like a cool area of the map. Coming up next after that, we have our first glance at one of the new zombies on this map. They look very similar to Shima. After that, we have our first glance at the HG40, which we'll get more into this soon. We have a bunch of new weapons in this trailer, and they look like they're a part of the map because we do get more gameplay. Here, I don't know if this is either the Wonderwaff effect or maybe a new trap, but it's definitely something to note. Maybe the Wonderwaff is returning. After that, we have the MX Garand. If you look in Nikolai's hand right there, he's actually holding the MX Garand, which is pretty cool. We have another new setting of one of the new weapons, and then we'll get into some gameplay of that soon. This area looks to me like some part of the Easter egg. It definitely looks, this area is going to be important for sure. Coming up next after that, we have our first glance at one of the new traps. Now this one actually eats zombies, so that's definitely interesting. We're going to see how this works. Hopefully this is a cool trap. The concept of it definitely does look interesting. After that, we have our first glance of the HG40 in-game. So this has been confirmed for a weapon in-game, which I am super hyped for. I cannot wait to play with the HG40 in this map. Hopefully it's called the Afterburner when you pack a punch. That would be really cool. Throwback to the MP40, even though it is not the MP40. That's okay, though. After that, we have our another glance at the man-eating, zombie-eating trap things. We'll see how these things work. They look pretty cool. I'm pretty hyped for them. I don't know how they're going to work yet, if they're only one zombie at a time or if they're just traps. We'll see how that works, but they do look very interesting. After that, we have a screenshot of the mystery box, which, if you guys look at that, it is the box from Der Eisendrache. It's the OG mystery box. It's not themed for this map in any shape, form, or way. It is the original box. After that, we have another screenshot of the HG40. So this thing better be in this map, man. I hope the HG40 isn't like, oh, you have to have it through supply drops or anything, because that would really suck. But it doesn't look like that way. It looks like it's in the game, and I'm super hyped for that. Coming up next after that, we have the plane crashing. This one looks to be part of the Easter egg, if not just a time thing that happens like the rockets on Eisendrache. We'll see how this actually plays into the map, but it appears to me like it's either part of the Easter egg or it's just something that's timed like the rockets used to be. Coming up next after that, we have another new trap, which is a propeller that just spins and just absolutely destroys the zombies. Now this one looks very cool. A lot of the traps on this map look very cool. I'm hyped for some of the new traps. I want to try a lot of them out, especially this one. This one looks very, very interesting. So here we have the monkey bomb, and that's confirmed, which no doubt about that. But if you look behind his right ear, you'll see something on the wall. I'll have another picture here in a second. This to me looks like it's the map layout for this map. Let me know what you guys see when you look at this thing on the wooden post right here. Here's another screenshot of it to the right. It looks to me like it's either the map layout or it's something that you can buy off the wall. I don't know exactly what yet, but it does look pretty cool. Coming up next after that, we have a first look of the underwater gameplay that is going to be going down on this map. We have a couple different angles of the underwater. This is not underwater, but we have the Marshall 16s coming into zombies, so that'll be very, very interesting. And then we'll have some more underwater gameplay coming up here for you guys in a minute. But next after that, we have our first look at the new drop to the left of the death machine. To me, this looks like the equivalent of the tram fuse, but let me know what you guys think of this. It's like some sort of fruit drop. Maybe it's to a new perk. It could be, in my opinion, I think it could be one of three things. It can be either a new tram fuse, part of a new perk similar to Widow's Wine, or it could be a new drop that we get into the game. We'll see how this one works, but this one is what I'm super excited for. I want to see what this new drop does. To me, it does look like a tram fuse, but it could be one of those other things as well. Time will definitely tell. In our next screenshot here, we have another look at a new trap, which is similar to the propeller trap, but this one actually sucks the zombies in. It was hard to get a screenshot of this one because it was going so quick, but just know that that giant thing on the left sucks zombies in and just obliterates them, and it is pretty cool looking. I want to try this one out as well. This one looks like a very cool trap. coming to this map. A lot of the traps, again, they look very cool. I'm pretty hyped for some of the new traps coming to this game. So in our next screenshot here, we have spiders. Oh man, these things are gonna be probably a pain. They look like they're gonna be the dog rounds. So every like 7 rounds we'll have to fight these things. Hopefully they don't steal perks like monkeys. I don't know what they're gonna do yet because it didn't really show them off too much. So that is why I'm presuming that they will be like the equivalent of the dog rounds, but they look pretty intimidating. They look like they're going to be hard to shoot. They're going to be moving quick, and they're going to be doing some damage. These things, they look very interesting. In our next screenshot here, this one was hard to tell if this was one of two things, but this can be either Widow Swine returning on Takia there, or it could be one of the spider's effects. Now, to me, it actually looks more like Widow's Wine. Now, if Widow's Wine is a thing, one thing that I think potentially that it could do, now this isn't like a guaranteed effect, but maybe if we have Widow's Wine, it'll reduce the damage from the spiders. That's my theory going into it. It could just be the spiders shooting at Takia there, but I think that Widow's Wine is going to have another effect on this map because there are the spiders, and it is a spider-based perk. So I'm thinking Widow's Wine is going to be more useful to us than we think now. I think it's going to have another couple hidden uses when this map drops that are going to be very handy for taking out the spiders. In our next screenshot here, we have more underwater gameplay. This one is actually them swimming through the water, taking out some zombies. So there will be underwater sections on this map, which we have never seen in zombies before. So we'll see how this one actually plays out. I don't know how the zombies are going to work underwater yet, but it does look pretty cool. It does look like underwater gameplay will fit into zombies very well. And in our last 2 screenshots here, we have this boss zombie thing. And in this picture, you see him transforming. People are calling him, I think they're calling him the Thrasher. He looks very, very intimidating. I am absolutely terrified of this thing. He is probably going to kill me many, many a times. And so we have our equivalent of the Panzer and the Margwa, and it is this guy right here. And I'll show you guys another screenshot here in a second of what he looks like when he's all transformed. To take him out, he doesn't look that difficult to take him out because of this screenshot right here. He looks like all you have to do is shoot him like the Margwa heads, but they're in different locations on this guy. So that'll be cool. Hopefully he's not too difficult to take out, but it does look cool. I am so hyped for this map, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this map and what you guys thought of the trailer, because I cannot wait. 7 days. 7 days is all we got left, and then we can finally get our hands on this. I'm going to be grinding this map out till there's no tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll upload videos every single day from this to my channel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.